How's it going, everybody? Today I am bringing you a video about my concealed carry firearm, which is the P365, and that is inside of a Tier 1 Conceal Axis Slim holster. I had some questions about this specific setup before I bought it, so I thought I'd share a video with you guys with a quick little review of my P365 and the Tier 1 Conceal Axis Slim kind of combined. So we'll go ahead and start off with the firearm. It is loaded, so I'm not going to be doing anything stupid with it because it's just my carry gun. This is what I carry every day. Anyway, so the P365, lots of debate on it about the internet. Mainly, I've been watching this firearm for a while now, and got really excited about it when they first announced it at SHOT Show. Then all that stuff with the Military Arms Channel and numerous other people having problems. So I let it play out for a while. And I bought this one right before 2019. So I was hoping they had most of the kinks figured out, in which they've seemed to have gotten it pretty figured out because I haven't had any problems with this. Still, I've only been around, I'm hitting around the 500 round mark with this. Haven't been able to shoot it a whole ton. But from what I've heard and from what I've seen with my specific one, all the problems have pretty been much fixed. I know they revamped the striker and firing pin so that it wouldn't break as much. I think they reduced the spring wear problem because on my magazines, even though I haven't put too many rounds through them, they would probably start showing some wear where that last spring was. Again, there's tons of other videos there about it, knocking this P365 or addressing the issues, which there were plenty of them. But I think as of 2019, at least all the new models going forward have been pretty much fixed. So that's kind of my spiel on the P365. Now, where I think that there's a lack of information on, at least on YouTube, is it combining the P365 with the Tier 1 Conceal Axis Slim holster. I went with the Tier 1 Conceal. I was originally going to get the Aegis, but then the Axis came out, and I heard it was way better. At least there's some people I follow on social media and stuff, and they were kind of like ranting about how comfortable this was compared to like things like the the T-Rex arm sidecar, which had previously been one of the best options, especially for appendix carry. So it's got this whole rubber band, or not rubber band, but bungee system that gives you some flexibility in the holster. Hopefully you guys can see that and I'm not off camera for you. But yeah, it's pretty dang comfortable as far as appendix carry goes. I'll roll in some footage right now. It is pretty dang concealable. I'm a really thin-built, slim guy. And something that I was concerned about is I really like to wear athletic-style t-shirts, so that's what I'm wearing in this B-roll that you're seeing. So I wanted something that will give me maximum concealability. That's why I went with the Tier 1 Conceal in the slim version, because I'm a smaller dude. So that's why I went with that, because I wanted maximum concealability so I don't have to alter my wardrobe too much from what I usually wear. So, as you can see, it does pretty well, and if in the case that I want maximum concealability, you can see right here, I use the 12-round magazine, the extended magazine, so it gives me a couple extra rounds and a little bit better grip on the P365. If I want maximum concealability, what I actually do is I switch the magazine, so you got the sidecar little magazine carrier on the side. I'll actually switch that out and put that in the sidecar component. And I will put the flush-fitting 10-round magazine in the pistol, so that gives me a little bit more concealability, so I won't print as badly sticking out the top of my shirt. It's a fairly comfortable holster. I mean, I went from carrying nothing to carrying this, and still, you got to get used to it, especially when you bend over to pick something up, doing appendix carry. It kind of stabs you in the gut. You got to get used to getting in the car with it. But as long as you're a fairly skinny person, I've heard some people with, got that tactical gut giving them problems doing appendix carry. But for me, it's not too bad. Some people will give you crap about, not wanting to shoot your junk off. Honestly, what bothers me more than shooting my, what off, is probably these tritium sights. They're radioactive. They are really nice sights, but I'm like, man, do I really want to put that next to, my future kid's going to have problems? But anyway, so let's see, what else to talk about? Yeah, that's pretty much it. It works pretty well. I didn't go for the light option. I'm not sure if Tier 1 Conceal, they do have a light option, but I'm not sure if that is specifically for the SIG integrated lighting system, which seems pretty low profile. As you can see in the one I have, obviously not made for a light, there's pretty much no room, so it really is bare bones. This is the slim version. They try and knock it down to as little surface area as possible for people that maybe don't have as broad of a waist or belly, So, yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions about, what it's been like as far as the ammo I carry, I have the Lehigh Defense here. Let me make sure it's focused on you for you. I have the Lehigh Defense / Underwood. Well, it's the Lehigh Defense Extreme Defender, and then I think it's loaded by Underwood. It's not even plus P stuff. I probably should upgrade that. I've shot this through it. It runs perfectly fine, so just know that. I went ahead and shot this stupid expensive ammo and tested it just so you won't have to. So, yep, that's good. Oh, yes, as far as the carryability of the P365, going back to that, the grip texture is pretty much sandpaper. As you can see on the grip texture right here, on the magazine, because I didn't get cover up for that, it's pretty much just feels like sandpaper. So that's really good for tension, but as far as carrying it, it rubs you super raw. So what I ended up getting is I got these Talon Grips. I actually have a sticker right here, funny enough. But I got these Talon Grips, and I put it on my P365, just stuck it on there, used a heat gun, and it stuck right there. I haven't had any problems. And from what I know, these things are super easy to just peel off and, put another one on. It's not going to permanently leave sticky stuff on your firearm. Oh, and this is not the regular Talon Grips. This is the Talon Grips rubberized version. So that is important because it is probably not as, you probably won't get as good as a purchase on the firearm, especially if your hands are wet or something, but at least it's going to make it way more comfortable to carry, which is what, I'd rather, take that loss in traction and instead get something that I'm not going to utterly hate carrying for the rest of my life. So in the ideal world of, carrying every day, that is what you want. So that's pretty much everything I've done to my P365 and my concealed carry setup. If you guys have any questions specifically, let me know. I haven't had a problem with the clips. They've been great. Lock on real nice to my belts. I wear pretty thin belts, as you can see in the last clip. So I haven't had a huge problem with that. In the last few couple minutes I wanted to go ahead and show you my EDC setup for those of you that are curious. I do have something probably worthwhile to say as far as multi-tools go that you carry. I personally carry the Gerber dime, where a lot of people don't like Gerber, and I'm not a huge fan of them either. But as far as their dime goes, I really prefer it. I actually have a Leatherman Squirt P4, I think, and I use the heck out of that. And I prefer smaller multi-tools for use on a keychain. I just, don't have the pocket room to carry a huge multi-tool on me at all times. But the Gerber dime is surprisingly very good. It's only, you'll pay $15 for it. I got this on Amazon. And where it came down to it, this is actually my third one. I've lost two, so that's just how it is. Occasionally, they'll fall off your keychain, or you'll hand them out and then forget to ask for them back. So that's how I lost my second one. But this is my third one, just got it, brand new. I really prefer, the reason why I gave up the my slot to the dime instead of the Leatherman Squirt is I really just prefer the tool set on this. You got you got a blade just like the Squirt. I prefer this blade shape actually, but the big thing that you don't get with the Squirt are scissors, and then this really awesome cutting tool for like clamshell, hard like plastic clamshells. So that is the reason that I prefer the Gerber dime over the Leatherman Squirt. I freaking hate this thing, so I might try and grind it off or something, but this little bottle cap, it would be 10 times more like nice in your pocket if it didn't have that. But anyway, moving on to my other EDC stuff. I carry a CRKT M16 14Z SF. This thing has been a trooper for me. I've carried it. I mean, I bought it like 9 years ago, so since I was like 13 or less, I don't know the math there, but I have just thrashed on this thing. It's lost a serration here and there. It's like I've used it as a hammer. It is rough, but it still works like a champ for me. I sharpen it up. That action, what really wins me over is that action is just so smooth for a manual knife. It is just like gliding on butter. Also, whenever you take it out of your pocket, you can snag this little hilt on your pocket, and just it comes flying right out of there, and it'll auto deploy for you. So I really love that. It's a little heavy, but you know, I'll take what I can get. As far as the light I carry, this thing, so I actually have something to say about lights. I have bought 3 Streamlight stylus. I think it was the micro version, the one that's like half the size of a pen, not the full size of a pen. And I have lost all 3 of those. They're super, it's awesome because you forget they're there. But then again, you forget they're there, and when they fall out of your pocket, you don't notice. So I've lost 3 of those. I love those lights, and I can't say like enough good about them. It's just I keep on losing them, so I can't do that. So instead, I've ended up with this Nightcore MT10C, and it's a pretty awesome little flashlight. It goes up to 1,000 lumens. It's a lot chunkier, so I won't lose it. And it's got this pretty nice mode. It actually has a red LED in it as well, so you could hold down the bottom button on the side here and press the on button, and it'll automatically go to the lowest mode, which is red lens mode. And that's really convenient for like military applications, because I'm in the Army, and if I like am doing something tactical and they're all, you know, stickler about red lens, I can just go to that. Or if I want to go to 1,000 lumens, if it's from off, so it was just on red, I can actually hold down the top button, click the button, and it's automatically at 1,000 lumens. So that's nice. And then you can just use these 2 buttons up and down to either get darker. So there's 1,000 lumens, and then it'll go down until it eventually hits almost, you can't see it, and then it'll hit red lens right there. So it's pretty nice. And then you can hit both the buttons at one time for strobe, and then hit it again, and it'll go on beacon and just flash every now and then. You can hit it again, and it'll go on SOS signal, and then up and down to get out of those special modes. So anyway, that's a mini review on the Nightcore M10C. Thanks for watching my video, guys. If you have any questions about any of my EDC stuff or my concealed carry setup, please let me know, and I'll see you later.